Oh, yeah. Greetings, everybody. It's a wonderful Wednesday. I hope you're doing well out there. I am. Don't tell anybody. You can smell the stink. It's called Mandalorian and Grogu. And it reeks. I cannot wait to see this movie because it's going to be horrible. Horrible. Wonderful, happy Wednesday. That's right, Lee Kindler out there reminding you, hello, Culturians. Happy Wednesday. There's Penny. You guys, I can't say enough great things about the folks out there. Ms. Pitt Cafe's working and just doing her very best. We've got Caledon 910, everybody's favorite radio station, and of course, Jill Powers. Holy cow. Good morning to you. Good morning to all of y'all. All y'all. That's right. Oh, I got to do a little status switch here. Hang on. I'm not in the right screen. I'm gonna look weird. By the way, I'm gonna start looking weird sooner rather than later. Why, Culture? Why? Well, not because I was gifted a Culture Casino membership by the amazing Ruby Hoove, but because I am going to get both a haircut and a beard cut. That's right. Cash Kester, the man, the smoking man out there, the lovely Libby Priest. Hey, Libby. And of course, Uncle Remus. It has been so long. Good to see you, my friend. And it does smell. It doesn't smell like Teen Spirit. Culture Sugar Daddy out there, Tony Piacente. How you doing, Tony? You guys are doing amazing things. I appreciate you. That is a massive gifty. We love it. Andy Masterson is out there, the most talented man that I know. He is the maker of all things action figure, like yours truly. You could go to Andy's website and pick up your very own Culture Casino action figure and take him to the beach. That's where I belong, the beach. It's going to be weird. I think I'm not sure there are a lot of great beaches in Tennessee, but if there are any at all, I will be there. Fat Elvis, smash that thumb. Indeed, our favorite polar bear is here. Saw him over on Loki's show earlier this morning. Loki had a good show today. That was super fun. The lovely Sherry, saw her over on Loki's show. Good to see you, dear. Hope you're doing well. Another new image. Woo-hoo-hoo. The lovely Sherry, indeed. JPRPH1 in the house. And, of course, our favorite warlord, Morgan King. Morgan King is out there. Ruby Hoove, once again, thank you. Thank you very much. And Carl Singh, it's a very humid Wednesday. Good morning. Good morning to you, friend. And Barry the Music Man with the famous kiss picture out there. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. I hope everybody's doing well. You guys are killing it out there. We grow every day because of you. And we are growing memberships like they're growing on trees because of you. The gifties are incredible. If you have been gifted a membership, consider hanging on to it. You get great benefits like seeing videos early, 2 to 3 videos a week. Plus, you got member streams. You got another member stream coming up this weekend. Some of you on that member stream might see me for the very first time with cut hair and cut beard. And we're going to go professional, not pro. Although, pro looks good with a beard, by the way. Let's see. What else is going on? Mags is in the house. Mags London. How you doing, Mags? Hope you're doing well. And Culture Sugar Daddy. Tony, I'm never going to get over that. Woohoo! Captain Fandom Nerd is out there along with all these amazing people. I am the luckiest person on the planet. I have the greatest audience, the smartest audience, and the most respectful audience, especially for each other. Eric, what is up, my friend? Good morning, y'all. Good morning, Eric. I hope you're doing well, Eric. Grim and Fearter is out there. And once again, just a huge shout out and thank you to Culture Sugar Daddy as we get those 10 Culture Casino memberships out there to everybody. Woohoo! Tom Hubbard. We got lots of people out there today. Crazy White Boy and Tobach. Davina Duckworth. Hello, young lady. How you doing? Corporeal Being is out there on the green machine. And Cat Slave dropping a ranty for 2 Culture Casino castings, celebrating 3 days of a new Siamese cat. Amazing. Look at all these amazing people. The beautiful people. Georgia Peach, good morning. And our Canadian accountant Randall Orzer, just out here simping. We love it. 6 minutes, though, starts now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are and whenever you're watching. Thanks for checking out the 6 Minute Daily. We have a lot to talk about. Not a lot of time to do it in, but we have you, the amazing you. But we also have the not so amazing this. Nobody loves this. The critics are like spitting the truth. This is weird. Star Wars, Mandalorian, and Grogu hopes to hyperspace to 160 million global. Holy patheticness, Batman. This is a holiday weekend earnings, guys. This is 4 days of box office, technically 5. And I'm going to tell you right now, it is no bueno. Look, none of these people are liking it. I am seeing it, unfortunately, on Thursday. I'm going to, if you're a member, this is the good time to be a member, because members are going to get my review half a day early. Because as soon as I am done with this, I'm going to be reviewing this. So there's that. And Star Wars, the Mandalorian and Grogu review, an efficient adventure that only pretends to be a real Star Wars movie. That's the headline from Variety. Guys, this thing is a stinker. It smells. It's no bueno. You know who is bueno, though? Teddy D! Fitty D! For 20 CultureCasino memberships out there. Man, nobody wants to see the Pedro punishment clip, do ya? Thank you very much, Teddy D! And there's Staccato DDS out there in the chat. Holy cow, I hope you're doing well, friend. We've been missing you. But this is a stinker. No bueno. No bueno, because even Hollywood Reporter's in on the action, another PMC media outlet, saying the Mandalorian and Grogu, Pedro Pascal in a Star Wars movie, that's just good enough to make you wish it were better. Oh, no. No. Oh, my goodness, this is bad. This is not bad. This is not, it's terrible. It's not just bad. Speaking of what is bad, Cannes is bad. It's a political film festival now that spits all the globalist ideas out in the form of, well, people that they wish we would pay attention to. Club Kid director Jordan Fistman made a $17 million splash, which means that he sold out. Everybody there sells out. The Housemaid franchise is expanding with a stage show on top of the sequel that is already in the works right now as we speak. Sydney Sweeney is a star, even in the terrible Euphoria show. She stands out, and the OnlyFans ladies are complaining. We got The Boys Season 5 breaking Prime Video ratings records despite fan backlash. Yeah, because everybody hates this. And you know what? Kripke really destroyed his own thing because he's got TDS so badly. Oh, well, The Boys now super sucks. What didn't suck was the viewership for Rousey versus Carano. Heavyweight global audience for the latest fight night. And let me tell you right now, Netflix is digging it. They're loving it. Kind of like McDonald's used to be. We got Hayden Panettiere still trying to be relevant. She's not. She aged like milk. Sorry. But she says a well-respected Oscar winner flashed his testicles at her when she was 19. You know what? It's better than telling you got sacked. Holy cow, that was a bad joke. But I just want to say thank you to Flying Blind at a Rocket Cycle for $1.99 super duper chat. Thank you, friend. We've got Christopher McQuarrie and Conan the Barbarian sequel is going to shoot in 2027. We might get it at the end of 2027, but likely 2028. Schwarzenegger is going to return. Sorry, guy to do it. We got Warner Brothers Productions EVP giving himself a deal on the way out the door so that he can stay paid for a couple of years by the folks that are acquiring Warner Brothers. There you go. We got Ari Emanuel and Mark Shapiro acquiring minority stakes in the NFL's Las Vegas Raiders. Well, that's a payday for the guy that owns them. We got Harry Potter Season 2 with a new Ginny because she departed for unstated reasons, something to do with a family issue. I don't know what that would be, but she is going to be exiting the production. We got the AP telling us that the Affordable Care Act enrollment is plunging by 5 million as costs spike, and as well, we identify more and more people who are getting benefits that don't belong in the United States. Oh, hey, we're going to do something about fraud. Fantastic. Should be good. Japan's economy expanded at a better rate than they expected, 2.1% annual pace boosted by consumer spending. That's right. People are buying things in Japan and elsewhere as well. despite the fact that things are very much expensive now. UN lowers their forecast for global economic growth because, well, oil's expensive. Yeah, it's all your fault, EU, for not putting in check the situation in the Mideast. We've also got Jell-O jiggling its way toward more natural ingredients. So, they're going to have to harvest some whales. Because that's where, I'm not going to tell you about how you make gelatin, but I'm going to tell you that they're going to have to go back to making a product that people can consume without fear. And finally, today's bear story from KGW8 News, NBC, saying that a black bear spotted roaming around Newburgh neighborhood. Wildlife officials say it poses no immediate threat. It didn't. It was a 2-year-old black bear that was spotted in Newburgh and just kind of roaming around. It's not a big deal. But you need to be bear aware because this thing, even if it's not a big deal, it will eat your face. That's right. In Oregon. If you're in Oregon, you should be bear aware already. If you're not, you're taking your life into your own hands. So the Department of Fish and Wildlife confirmed they'd received multiple reports about the bear yesterday. And it was just kind of hanging out, not approaching people. So don't approach it. I know you want a good picture. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be dumb. All right, folks, that was 6 minutes. I hope you enjoyed it. We got the news out there for all of you to use. You are caught up. The Mandalorian looks bad. I'm going to be talking about this. I'm not aware of any beaches in Tennessee either, LOL. But we have mountains. Mountains are better. They're equally good. I'm so excited. You guys have no idea how pumped up I am about relocating to Tennessee. I'm going to be meeting with a real estate agent when I cross this country in Tennessee. So there's that. The lovely Sherry. Oh, by the way, the schedule will be interrupted next week. So if you are used to a 6-minute daily at a specific time, it may not be, although I will try. But when I'm on the road and traveling and doing things from hotels and other places, it's quite random. So I hope you can deal with that. But I'll do my best. I always do. Cat Slave in the house. We got Crazy White Boy. Look at all these amazing people out there. Magically, MJ is out there. Our favorite polar bear saying hi. Look at these amazing, beautiful people. The beautiful people. The beautiful people. The beautiful. All right, let me make sure I didn't miss anybody before we get started into crazy conversations. I can't believe how generous you guys all are, and I appreciate it. So once again, we started the day with Ruby Hoove and her daily generosity of gifting a Culture Casino membership. This time it went to Andy Masterson, Culture's sugar daddy, known as Tony Piacente in real life, sending out a bunch of memberships, 10 in total. And that's a lot of green names. You guys don't understand. This is a big deal. The fact that people are gifting memberships to other people, if those people choose or elect to keep them, it gets us closer. Once we get to 1,000 members on the channel, it essentially the channel pays for itself. So I'm no longer out of pocket. That's all because of you guys. It's phenomenal, and it's a big deal if you ask any creator. Unlike Loki, I'm just gonna say thank you. Loki was great this morning. Cat Slave again, celebrating 3 days with a new Siamese. Teddy D or Fitty D gifted 20 Culture Casino memberships at the beginning of the stream. Amazing. Mrs. Criticless actually got one of those. Seriously. From Fitty D. Fitty D. And then Flying Blind on a Rocket Cycle says, good day, y'all. I added the y'all part. It's just all. But y'all. Great people. Great people. All right. Anyway. Hi, everybody. So, mountains are superior to beaches, according to Tobach. I'm not going to argue. I'm just going to say I like mountains. I like snow, but I like the water, and I like the beach. I like sailing. It takes me away. Look at all these great people. So many of y'all. Cyrano goes crazy, gifting 5 Culture Casino memberships. Thank you, Cyrano. Hope you're doing well, brother. I really do. I haven't seen you in a minute. I know you're always working now. You have a respectable job that I appreciate. Thank you, friend. I appreciate that so very, very much. Ah, and again, Cat Slave, thank you, friend. You are phenomenal. I can't believe you guys. The Green Machine is coming along. We're doing well over there. So there's that. We also have that garden place over on the Green Machine as well. Tried to drop videos at the same time, which is wild. Wild. Hello from the car. Hey, you know what, Tom? Just be safe. Magnify. Who else is out there? Donovan Bradford is out there. And so is Sean, formerly known as the artist John Cooksack. Gory eyed bees. Someone thought to gift me a membership. I wasn't even here. Well, you are now. So welcome. You've got mail. Completely random. Perfectly describes my life. Well, yeah. Except you're here all the time, which I appreciate. Some of you guys are just phenomenal. Also of note, says Jay. In Tennessee, a new law goes into effect in July. It will be illegal to feed the bears tuppence a bag. Not at all. Tuppence. That's actually 2 pence, by the way. I like how they were kept true to the Cockney accent with that song. Anyway, little history for Mary Poppins. So, but thank you. J.E. I like that. Canadian Spider-Man says Snowdub is here. Awesome. Hey, buddy. Yeah, dude. Snowdub and I are like friends and stuff in real life. Like we know each other. Zach out there. What's going on? Zach Updegraph is in the house saying good morning to everybody. Good morning. Kentucky is also a good place, if not Tennessee. I know. I love Kentucky. Kentucky, did you know that the Cincinnati airport is actually in Kentucky? You probably know that, but I didn't until I flew into it. By the way, one of the weirdest airports I've ever been to, the terminals actually sit in the midst of the runways. You have to take a bus from the terminal. It was weird. I'm like, planes. There's like planes everywhere. What's going on? I love it. Hoshi's in the house. Culture. Eastern Tennessee is near a lot of waterfalls. Yeah, but you don't go chasing waterfalls. Yeah, true story. True story. Yeah. I'm not, there's a bad joke in there I could totally jump on. I am not gonna jump on. Get it? Get it? Some of you might. Captain JPS in the house. Good to see you. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's great to stay up late. Good job. Hey, John, the Beagle Dad is in the house. Da, 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 da. I haven't started chiming in on the sailing. I like sailing. Bruce Newhouse, my life's description, organized chaos. Well, at least it's somewhat organized. You guys are doing good. You guys are doing good. You guys have to get rid of Senator Rand Paul. When I get there, I will. I'll give you a real dyed-in-the-wool conservative. That's what I'll give you. Yep. Actually, I might run for office after establishing like real residency, so I'm not labeled a carpetbagger, which I have a real problem with. But yeah, no, I might run for office. Why not? Everybody's gonna know me. They might not love me, but they'll know me. Sailing takes me away from where I always. Anyway, Davina. Yeah, I love that song. Look at you guys. Magically, MJ in the house saying hi to everybody, including Bruce Newhouse, and the very lovely Lady Gamester. North Carolina has mountains and beaches. It does. It does. I have often thought about going there. Yeah, the Outer Banks. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of great places in North Carolina, South Carolina as well. My friend Mexican Iron Man lives in South Carolina on the island, otherwise known as the island. Yeah, yeah. Still love that from the other guys. Was that an accent or were you quoting TLC? Uh, well, don't go chasing waterfalls. YouTube is acting weird again. Yeah, well, um, look, I'm not. I'm on camera all the time, so there's no like guessing about whether I'm real or Memorex. Let's just say. Mm, I'm almost out of coffee, and I just went blurry. Sorry, guys, that was weird. Hmm. Who else is out there? Who else is out there? Rand Paul is Kentucky. Oh, okay. I don't know. Culture Casino for president. I would love to do that, but I like the idea of somebody that's in the like late 40s. I like the idea of a JFK kind of person going in there about 45, sticking around for their 8 years and then getting out and still being of consequence. I think a lot of presidents disappear, except for Obama. I think a lot of presidents disappear after their presidency intentionally. Having the weight of the world on you takes a toll. I know that. But I think people like Obama should disappear because their meddlesome ways have really destroyed the world. Um, Especially when you have bad ideas. That guy has bad idea genes written on him. It's like, and he wears bad idea jeans. Well, or maybe not jeans at all. I think he's one of those. I think that guy wears like baggy pants. Like he's like a Fubo guy, right? And and then he does some paddle boarding, and then somebody ends up not alive anymore. So all those things happen. So anyway, yeah, Tennessee's folks are pretty good. Yeah, I like them. I like them a lot. I like them a lot. We got a lot of people in chat today. Davina's actually over on the Green Machine as well. You guys are on fire everywhere. Love it. Every politician here in Oregon is a carpetbagger. It seems like it. You guys got to like the liberal California decided to move north. Yikes! Canadian Spider-Man says I'm a carpetbagger. Well, there you go. Yeah. What's funny is carpetbaggers was a term that just described laborers for a period of time, and then it became something else. People that came in and took over areas that they don't belong. Belong. All right. Doesn't Tennessee have limestone caves you can visit? Yeah. Yeah, they have rocks. They have mountains. The area that I'm headed is got like everything. Yeah. Gently or radically sloping land with water on it. That's what I want. It's going to be fun. Culture is reading all the comments, but not mine. Ms. Pig Cafe. What? What? How about that? Just a friendly reminder, folks. Vash will be having a 5K celebration at 2 p.m. Eastern. You need to check that out, guys. You need to check it out. Books, check them out. All right. Da-da-da-da-da. They can't ask for ID in Los Angeles. Let's all go and vote for Spencer Pratt. You know what? That it could be an epic backfire. There were a lot of people making testimonial videos that they were going to do that. Yikes. YouTube is censoring and shadow banning again. Yeah. Well, my channel is one of those that has gotten hit. Pro got out from underneath the weirdness. I am not. Have not. I'm being systemically blocked from a lot of people. The beautiful people. The beautiful people. The beautiful people. Oh, by the way, you can check out today's video with 683 impressions so far, talking all about Kate Blanchett, one of Hollywood's most hypocritical old stars. I emphasize the word old. Anyway, so yeah, yeah. Shakira was acquitted of tax fraud. That's right. We talked about that yesterday. Lots of people paying attention. I love it. I'm loving it. Let's see what else we got. Love is what I got. The Mandalorian and Grogu's out there. 209 views so far on this live stream. You guys are killing it. I'm killing it. Let's see. What else is going on? Da, da, da. Let's see, we labeled the podcast. Da, da, da. Okay, so customize. Where are we going next? That's a good question. We need to redirect. Do we have that Park Place live? Let's double check that. Park Place. Ba, 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 da, 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 ba, 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 ba. I see Barry Place. Love that guy. Is Muppet Vision Muppet Vision's return gone? Ooh, that's gonna be fun. That's coming up at 9 Pacific time. So that's where the redirect is on this side. But for those of you on the green machine, you can get your redirect from Ms. Pig Cafe to a place called Midnight's Edge in the Morning, which actually starts shortly after this show. Ba-ba-ba. I'm getting stuff I watched years ago showing up in the recommended feed. It's odd. Yep. I would say the AI and the algorithm is broken. Yeah, broken. Cyrano for 5. Culture Casino Cash says Tennessee. Tennessee folks help create my beloved state of Texas. Good folk all around. Indeed. I love Texas. And the only reason I'm not moving there is because I'm trying to get away from the heat. You guys realize that, right? Like, I was going to isolate myself on an island, guys. I bought land in Hawaii, 3 acres in Hawaii that I don't have anymore. But that's how like get away from heat I was. Like 85 constant trade winds, living up on the towards the top of the big island on the volcano. That might not have been a good choice. Some of the roadway that I would have had to rely on is now covered with lava flows. No bueno. So I'm kind of glad that was a inspired moment in my life. So yeah, scattered night is out there. Hello there. Hello. This is the end, my only friend. The end. Take Route 64 east out of Franklin, Tennessee. 100 waterfalls later, you'll be at Interstate 24. Thank you, Bill Blum. Look, I'm going to be going to lots of places and stuff and things. Bup, bup, bup. Did you guys notice that Massey's district is not liking Massey anymore? Yesterday was phenomenal. We've had a lot of lovely political changes. Let's just say it that way. I don't want to irritate anybody because look, I don't care what your political affiliation is. Honestly, I just want you, to be good people. That's all. My iced coffee's done, folks. I'm down to 1 cup of coffee a day. Half ice, half coffee. All good. Oh, I'm going to start on the new coffee when I get back from Tennessee and my other travels, because I'm going to be going a lot of places. I'm going to be traversing many much states in the next week. I think you guys are going to love it. I think you guys are going to love it. Going to be in Georgia. You know you're always on my mind with that old sweet song. Keeping Georgia on my mind. Ooh, yeah. All right. Let's see. Whose house? 7 minutes ago. Okay, we caught up. Caveat Ties is out there. How often will you go to Dollywood? All the time. Are you kidding? I'm getting old, so I got to go on coasters while I still have the brain for it. Man, I'm going to tell you some inside baseball stuff. Oregon, I still have family in Oregon, and that family still owns farmland. and it's harder and harder for them to survive in Oregon, and there's it's crazy. Shouldn't be that way. Shame on culture. Read Miss Pig Cafe's comments. I have been. Stay put for the redirect to Midnight's Edge in the morning at the end of the stream. If you're on the green machine, I think that's Ms. Pig Cafe. So I'm reading her comments. Oh yeah, there's a lovely Magically MJ. She is the, believe it or not, producer. And well deserved, very good producer for Vash Sky Productions. Good job on that. Producer working hard. Canol's out there. Afternoon, y'all. Yep. Yep. Da, 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 ba, da, ba, da. Oh, we got a member chat. Member. Okay, let's go looking for it. All right. For those of you who are celebrate Cyrano 2960, who's been here for over 2 years, 26 months, saying, I'm doing my part. You always are, sir. We appreciate you so very much. Yeah, you are the best around. Nothing's ever gonna bring you down. You're the best. Sean, the artist formerly known as John Cusack-esque. Cusack, I don't know, whatever. Says, hey, after 8 months of membership, which I appreciate, moving in with my buddy Barry to Kentucky culture. Hey, I'll tell you what, Kentucky's beautiful. I may have relatives moving there, so I'll have a place to stay. I'm excited about that. Kentucky is one of the most beautiful states. And again, I mean, I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere. I mean, of all the states I've been in, I love Ohio, Pennsylvania, um, Kentucky, Indiana. I did not enjoy Illinois because I was working on the outskirts of Gary, Indiana, which is basically just Chicago hell. So not great. Captain Phantom Nerd has been around for probably the longest. Anybody here live in the chat right now? My good friend, Captain Phantom Nerd, who's celebrating 55 months of membership. Thank you, friend. Good morning. Good to see you, Captain Phantom Nerd. You are incredible, as people in Canada would say in very bad French. I'm going to get it for that. Ms. Big Coffee's not going to like that. You guys are just lighting it up in the chats today. I love it. My friend Commander Ed Straker Shadow, who comments all the time. It was the very first comment on today's live stream yesterday. That's how crazy he is. Says Wednesday morning, la la. Cuddles everybody in the live chat and to all the mods. Hello. Hello. These guys, some of these chats I definitely can't highlight. Davina, weird 39 minutes ago. Yikes. 55. 108 of you live watching now across all the platforms. Appreciate that. We need to get this stream up over 200. We need to compete with the likes of Jay. So what you can do for me next week is share the stream, share the dream, whenever it happens to be. We will not be on a regular schedule next week. Yeah. So for some of you, it may be earlier. For some of you, it may be later. But we will be definitely in multiple locations doing what we do. So Alaska and Colorado are the most naturally beautiful in the U.S. Alaska's gorgeous. You guys, okay. So one of the things I like to do for all of you is when I travel, I like to take you with me. And I did an Alaskan cruise, which we visited Canada, but not really. We didn't actually stop in Victoria, BC, which was part of the plan, which bummed me out because that's one of the most beautiful places there is. But there's an island there. Anyway, so but I took you with me to Alaska, and I actually did a live stream where you get to look outside of my balcony on the cruise ship for like hours. It was super fun. I bet you that thing's still up somewhere. So, is Stunt Brad here? No way. Stunt Brad is the coolest person on the planet. I hope Stunt Brad's here. Randall Orser's here. The talk of native cheese is they want to stay in Canada. Someone did a poll of the actual natives in Alberta, and almost half are for free Alberta. Of course they are. Of course they are. Sacre bleu. I said that right. Tabernacle. There's Stunt Brat. Come to Santa Barbara. I love Santa Barbara. I miss. You guys don't understand. I mean, I'm like a SoCal kid. Like everything that was fun. My summers were full of like skateboarding and surfing and boogie boarding and snorkeling and scuba diving and sailing. I'm so sad. Stunt Brat. I should visit y'all though. You know what? I need to come out to California. I tell you what, when Gary and Chris Gore and everybody are gonna get together for another like con or something, I should get out there and see y'all. Of course, I'm gonna bring my own gas. To bring a bunch of gas cans because there's no way. There's no, especially in the big truck. Okay, so the big truck on a tank of gas goes about somewhere between 404 to 600 miles on one tank of gas. But to fill up the gas in the big truck is like empty your wallet kind of situation. Like if you're not rocking a few crispy $100 bills, you are having a bad day. The credit card is going to take abuse. But if you go to California, you got to take out a second mortgage. So yeah, it's just not good. Double back again. Just got back from Juneau. Juneau is so beautiful. By the way, they tried to register me to vote in Alaska on that very same trip I took y'all on with me. So, and that's the thing I like to do. I like y'all to experience what I'm experiencing. So, you're probably going to see Dollywood on this trip. I'm guessing. I'm so excited, you guys. I'm so excited. Oui, monsieur. That's right, Davina. You should making me say French stuff. There are not enough tabernacle references since the 80s rolled around. That's true. Lady Gamester is in the house, actually. Yeah, I saw her. I sawed her. I sawed her. Man, as kids, we said a lot of silly things. We did. The stream is now maple syrup flavor. There you go. Are you going to watch Starship launch tomorrow? Of course. Of course I am. I was glued to Artemis. You guys don't even understand. Like that's my wheelhouse growing up. Like we were glued to the TV way back then. Still amazed to this day. Yeah, yes, Parisian French was normal in Canadian core French classes. There you go. Parisian French. Yeah, but now it's like weird. Canada is the weird French. Yeah. By the way, you actually have a place called Labrador. What is going on? Newfies are weird too. Anyway, I'm moving to Alberta in 2 weeks. Are you serious? Canadian Spider-Man, is this for reals? If so, good. Because you might become part of a new sovereign state, friend. Yeah. I do hope Alberta gets at least the referendum. They should. Your country's already ruled that what they want to do is legal. It's just inconvenient for the current government. The liberals are going to try to hold on to. I think we need to help y'all escape Canada, even if you don't join the U.S., which is fine. I think you, as a sovereign state, will basically show what Canada could be, but isn't because of the likes of the globalists like Carney. Carney is the worst, most corrupt politician you've ever had. Seriously, and that's saying a lot because you just had Castro Jr., prior to him. Je suis la jeune fille. Is that did I say that right? I don't know. I was checking. I don't know. Deer are all over my yard every night, Athena. The Huskies' friends. That's right. That's right. Yeah, I'm going to get some good dogs. Sean says, yep, they took it away. My lovely hometown is gone. I loved living in LA and Sacramento and even San Francisco. It's all gone. Oh, yeah. Northern California is even worse off. At least San Diego County was red, all red until recently. But even that, like I feel like I lost like the places I hung out as a kid, like Venice Beach. I tried to show that to somebody not that long ago. Not good. I had nothing I could film, take pictures of, or get excited over anymore. Outside of some of the murals, there's really nothing there. It's a homeless encampment. Even the skate park is polluted with crazy. Our gas has been $5 a gallon for years. Now it's like $6. You're going to be at $7 soon, kids. Sorry. Speaking of kids, Floral from Under a Rock. How you doing there, my friend? I hope you're doing well. We need to talk, bro. We need to talk. And I need to play a clip because everybody here made today's show so great. I think I should say simple things to all of you, courtesy of Floral from Under a Rock.
Wow, it's generous. I don't really get that kind of money, but glad you do. So thanks.
That's right. Thanks to everybody who contributed today. You guys are knocking it. And for those of you in the chat, thanks. I love it. I'm loving it. Don't go to Santa Barbara. They're going to cut your hair. By the way, I'm cutting my hair. That's One Punch Man Tolkien fan in the house. I'm going to the barber to consult tomorrow because this weekend my look is going to change. I'm going to donate 7 to 10 inches of this beautiful hair, which is why I grow it long. If you've not been here long enough to ever see one of my videos about why I do what I do, I actually announced that in Loki's chat this morning. But I am getting my hair cut. I'm actually going to be cutting the beard. I may go back to just a goatee. As you know, that's all just temporary with me because I can grow a beard very quickly, and I actually am having to trim this back a lot now because it's making things itchier, like my chest. That's no fun. So we're going to go back to a goatee for a little while. A little while. So Donovan Bradford says, "Cheers! All be safe and take care." Indeed. Look at all these great people. Culture likes to register to vote on his road trip. It was weird. They were like, now, mind you, so like most tourists to places like Juneau or whatever are rocking like pants and jackets and stuff. And I like cold weather, so I don't like, and I don't react to it. I react to it like a Canadian does. So I'm rocking like cargo shorts and like a t-shirt, walking around. Everybody else is like, freezing to death. And so I think that's maybe why they approached me. Plus, I had a beard because I often look like a mountain man. So they're like, "Hey, are you registered to vote?" I'm like, "Yep, just not here." uh, John's like, "We say a lot of silly things as adults." Indeed, indeed. All right, sorry, I'm 6 minutes behind on the chat. How'd that happen? Because I was talking to great people like Lucius Nature Triste. I made it to the 3rd live show this week. I'm so stoked. You did. Because I've been going long. Did I say that right? Long. Uh, listen to Carney speaking French is hilarious. Yeah, that's a globalist freak show, kids. I'm in Calgary. The Flames, baby. Almost downtown. It's not bad. You can actually afford to buy the place here. Really? Alberta's got two of the coolest hockey teams. Or they did. I don't know. The Flames and the Oilers. You know, I got to hang out with Nat and the guy. There's an interview with me. I don't know if it's out yet. It may be soon. That they're amazing. I loved hanging out with them, talking a little bit of the politics of it all. Na, 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 na. Like my webbing, maple scented. All right. Poutine on the Ritz. Poutine on the Ritz. Do, 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 do. Free Alberta. Indeed. Double back again. Indeed. I hope you guys are doing great. I really do. You guys, I have the best group of humans ever. Canada is basically a larger California with less people. True story. Yeah. I think of all the provinces I've visited in Canada, I think Alberta, BC was great. Chris Dickerson, what's up, my friend? It's great to see us. It's culture. Culture, quite contrary. How does your garden grow? Well, I don't even remember the rest of that poem. But thank you for the 5. Culture Casino Cash. Culture, quite contrary. How does your garden grow? With something and something and something and something, and the rest I don't even know. So, uh, I don't know. I used to remember a lot of those old limerick style poems and things, but not quite so much anymore. I'm very excited. You guys don't understand. Once in Tennessee, like I said, I'll be there by the end of 2027, setting up shop permanently, and that'll be the last place I live. Um, with family with deep roots in Missouri. Um, and having settled in this part of the world for so long, the desert Southwest, I'm gonna just tell you, it's gonna be it'll be great. Very excited. San Diego and Orange County are okay. They're far from what they used to be. Oh, you're building a Lego Artemis set, John? Amazing. I love that. Culture is 100% right about Mark Carney. Well, he's very much a globalist, and he's all for importing immigrants to the detriment of all the rest of your society, destroying your economy, everything else. You guys can point fingers at the US all you want. I mean, that's like what globalists do. That's why the EU's all like, "Man, you mean US with diarrhea and stuff." Yeah, shut up. So anyway. Stud Pratt says a comedian said Canada's a quiet loft apartment above a huge party house. True story. Yeah. Your country should be bigger. Should be. You have the world's supply of natural resources, but you don't take advantage of them because of globalists. You know, lumber should be cheap as heck down here in the States and everywhere else in the world. But Canada doesn't do proper logging anymore. You don't do proper lumber harvest anymore. In fact, I'm worried about the fire danger in your provinces. I have been for years, and the fact that some of those fires recently in the last few years have been so terrible is because, yeah, guys, stop the logging. What is going on? What's going on? The liberals there want everyone to be equal. No homes for the first bit. Huh? It's true. My aunt moved from Florida, where she had alligator problem, to rural forestry, uh, Poland, where she has deer and wild boar problems. They also spotted bear nearby. Well, of course, Mags London. I'm going to tell you right now. Um, Poland's one of those amazing countries. They've been ready to kick something off with somebody for a while. It's a lot of that's because of Germany and Russia, but woo, just beautiful though. Man, I got to get back to international travel again. It's just hard. It's not even more expensive. It's just I'm uninspired by so many European countries right now. I'm so behind. There'll be a JB Daily in the house. Good to see you. Why am I so far behind? I don't know. Because I'm talking to y'all. Hey, the Batcaps here. Late, but made it. Whew. Oh, I appreciate you. Uh, I hear you, culture. The bear's growth is always high for me, too. There you go. The beard growth, too. All right. The good and very bad news for California, it has enough volcanoes to discourage me from ever moving to the state or Oregon or Washington. Well, I mean, technically, the United States has part of the Ring of Fire. Yellowstone is the central hotbed for most explosive activity potential in the United States. Any kind of eruption there, man. Corporeal is correct. Poland has been very good about pushing back on the EU's dedicated "screw you, Europe" policy. The chat's on fire. You guys are so funny. I love my job. That's right. That garden place. That's right. TGP. You guys, I'm gonna have to add more emoticons. I apologize to everybody on both of the platforms that allow for that. If you're on X right now, let me know because you can see me live on X, and I do get the chat over here. Venture says he's moving to Tennessee. Really, really. I'm gonna try to pop into Vash's stream. I won't be able to stay long. Wait a minute. BC's almost out of wood that is easier or economical to harvest. It's because that's weird. I think that's actually kind of tragic. With proper forestry management, it's just like here. I mean, right now, even on my property, like up north, like there are like 5 or 6 trees that should be removed because they're too close to other trees. Sorry, that's just the case. Um, you go into the national forest, which is around my property, and you're all of a sudden confronted with such dense growth. You realize it's kindling. It's a firebox. It could go at any time. There's no forestry management, um, and there should be. We should be logging a substantial portion around my area. I don't know. It's just weird. I'm actually in Tennessee. I'm gonna properly log and manage my trees on my land. That's why I'm buying it. I'm gonna make my own wood. I'm gonna dry it naturally, and I'm gonna use it on my property. That's why God gives you stewardship over the land and animals. You've been granted stewardship, everybody. Just remember that. That comes from divinity. A rate specialist probably comes from divinity, I imagine, for a $2 super duper chat saying, Hail, culture and culturinos. Actually, we're all blessings on the earth from God, but that's a different conversation. So, Alyssa, I literally have deer in my backyard right now. See, live in peace with nature. I think that's important. Again, you were granted stewardship of this earth over the land and the animals. Just so you know, you need to take that responsibility Seriously. Beth by Kiss. Beth, I hear you calling, but I can't come home right now. Me and the boys are playing, and they just can't find the sound. Just a few more hours, and I'll be right home to you. Oh, Beth, I hear you calling. Beth, what can I do? Beth, what can I do? Lady Gamester correctly says, if Yellowstone blows, we all go. It's going to be bad. It's bad, okay? Trucks are bad, too. Yeah. I just splashed myself with my water. Yikes. Is it live or is it Memorex? I don't know. I'm live. More trees right now in the U.S. than there has ever been. True. We need a culling. We need to go back to practical forestry. Land management. If you really think about the goal of the BLM, we're not doing it right. The Bureau of Land Management, not the other one, not build large mansions. But yeah, that's what it's for, kids. You're supposed to go out. You're supposed to look at the way the forest is laid out. You're supposed to mark the trees that are. See, forests are supposed to be layered. You're not supposed to just have trees and needles on the ground. They're supposed to be like things in between. There's other plants that need to grow there. You know, there are other conifers and other stuff like that. Um, there's rich soil potential in a forest because years of mulching and the slow decomposition. Like that's where you get high quality soil is the forest. Most people don't realize that. You can actually seed your soil with proper soil from forest beds. It's a true story. You guys want me to sing Kiss? Yeah. Replanting is required by logging industry per law in the U.S. True story. Yeah, don't put out a salt block. No, you're going to have plenty of deer and other livestock. Oh boy. Oh boy. I remember an uncle and a great uncle who worked for BC's Ministry of Forests and complained back in the 70s and 80s about BC's crappy forest management. Yeah, which sucks. It does. By the way, in Alaska, oh boy, there is so much timber. Good gracious. I'm one of those weird people that would go and live in Sitka or someplace similar. I wouldn't mind that. Some people would be bothered. Like you can only get here by plane or really like it's an adventure to get there. Uh Plane or boat. But Sitka's beautiful. So whoa, there was a 4.0 quake in western Kentucky last week. Really? Hmm. You know what's really weird? So the earthquakes don't bother me as much, especially because of my experience in California. But they make me nauseous. I don't, I'm not upset because the ground moved a bit. I'm upset because it makes my stomach queasy. Uh, anyway. I slept through multiple rocket launches in Florida. That's a whole other conversation. Speaking of sleeping through an earthquake, it's like, mm. I watched SpaceX launch a rocket in my sleep because we went outside in Cocoa and watched it take off, and I was like, but I was awake, but not really. You know how that state of awakeness or lack thereof. Yikes! There you go. If Daryl dies, we riot. There you go. I see that everywhere, and I'm guessing it's from Walking Dead. There you go. Some lady named Beth just changed her ringtone. There you go. Beth, I hear you calling. Hey, Walter's in the house. What's up, Walter? Says culture. Some people think that stewardship means that they can get away with anything and wreck anything. No, 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 no. That is not what stewardship means at all. Ask the good Lord. Stewardship in the Bible is mentioned more than a few times in various places. Um, but stewardship means that you give care and take care with what you are supposed to quote unquote master. A lot of people don't like that word either. But yeah, you're supposed to properly manage everything. You cull from the herd the weak. Um, you manage your population uh, in all ways, and you provide for them. That's stewardship. Um, the chickens provide you with many things, including other chickens. You need one good rooster per flock. Um, ask shepherds what good stewardship is. They manage a flock of sheep. Yeah, a lot of people don't understand that term. That's okay, but yeah, Smoky Mountain Park is adding another 600 acres. Amazing, EV Day corgi. Corgis are so cute. Oh man, yeah. We have a lot of logical people here. Don't ever tell anybody not to be logical. We like them. John, Chris, what's going on? Karonsky, what are you doing? Skaronsky. I always do that wrong. Morning, culture. Good morning to you, John. Hope you're doing well, buddy. I did a Memorex commercial. Was an old lady riding a Harley. Well, come on now. You're a youngin. Stunt brat, actual stunt lady. Amazing stuff. Man, you guys are my people. God bless you all. Truly. Okay, so this bothers me a lot. I don't like baiting animals like that. I really don't. Especially when you have a chance to end up with a bunch of other animals showing up that are not so good. Got to be careful with that. Here you go. We had two enormous sycamores. Took them to a sawyer and got beautiful wood for years. You just have to bother to follow up and look for alternatives. Always. Please be not always. And if always. That's a Michael Jackson song. CC, I look more like the lead singer for Slayer with that bird. I look like that? Ah, all right. Anyway, got to get out of my head. That's not bad. I look like someone from Kiss. Then you look like from Kiss. Yeah, I know. Well, Peter Chris was clean shaven. I think he had a mustache for a little while, but he looked like the most innocent there. He was. He's a hardcore Christian. So, oh, so you think the earthquake was centered in Missouri? Makes sense. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Now I'm gonna have all kinds of songs in my head. I lost my Encino condo in the north. Did you really? Yeah, that wasn't a monster quake. I remember that collapsed freeways. Good gracious. Man, that's a bummer too, because Encino had part of it. Yeah, good stewardship over your home, your finances, your land, your animals, everything. Yeah. Doo-doo-doo-doo. You were preggers at the time, Stunt Brat? That's terrible. Chris Dickerson says, "God bless you, sir, and your purple potatoes." Yeah, actually, I think I got a texty this morning. I think from Pro. Let me double check. Do 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 do. Um, right, let's get to it. Thinking Heretic in the chat with a $2 super duper chat saying stewardship. You are managing others' assets. Stewardship. You are managing others' assets. Well, the future, you manage for the future, which means somebody else will end up with the same, if not better. I manage in a way that we end up in a situation that somebody else will benefit in the future. That's what I call a good job. So, but thank you, Thinking Heretic. I appreciate very much. Culture, you look more like someone from ZZ Top. She's got legs. I don't know about that. She knows how to use them. She never begs. I don't even know if that's the right key. Knows how to choose. Somebody's every girl's crazy about a sharp dressed man. Thank you very much, Jeff. Yeah, I should be practicing for my White Zombie biopic role. She got a dime all of the time. Yeah, that's definitely not right key. I have to listen to the backing track again. Anyway, it's so good to see all y'all. I hope I entertained you this morning. We've got shows coming up very soon. I don't want to miss any of them. So be mindful of where you go. So if you're on the Green Machine, you're headed off to Midnight's Edge in the morning. If you're on the Tube side of the equation, you are headed for That Park Place Live. And we gotta do stuff. Got a pair of cheap sunglasses. That's right, John. Someone call Rob Zombie. That's right. We got to get out of here. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. For those of you who contributed to today's stream, you all elevated my day. Everybody here, your comments, your questions, the conversation. I hope I did the same for you. So be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, and until next time, try not to get thrown off a roof by Wilton. Sometimes there's not a dumpster. It's just bad.
Why, hello there, random citizen.
Oh, hey there, little buddy. How's it going?
Have you subscribed to CultureCasino yet?
Well, no.
Friggin'
Oh!
These guys, I tell ya.
Oh!
Dang it, I missed. Why won't these guys just subscribe already?
That hurt.
All right, everybody, have a wonderfully, wonderfully weird and wonderful day, please. All right? Go forth and prosper. See you.